Hawks at the free throw line. I'm glad to see you guys watch that last video. Go watch it now, and then come back. Atlanta's gonna take this dub. So sorry.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Hawks in Atlanta. Wins have been few and far between of late for the Hawks. They lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession.
They've been saying
he's also
this.
being more aggressive, taking the initiative. He's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, Freak.
Told you. They say the same thing. It's not exciting. Look at the poster. What is he even supposed to have on?
Here at the Phillips Arena. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Let's go ahead.
And the
oh,
Bulls
wait.
looking for a positive start.
Guess I do this at away games.
What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal
stretch.
And coming off their championship
behind the back.
That success, I believe, carries right over into this one. They played at a high level.
Let's go ahead and get this thing
to make another run at the title.
You already see the Jordan ones in the background. You see my son. I'm pointing at my son. Be ready. I'm asking, is he in his spot? Is he ready? He knows he's ready. You already know who gets the ball first. You already know who shoots it first.
And the Bulls start out with
the ball. Go ahead and get to that 3-point
all
position.
Fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now,
that was lit right there.
With Noah at the 5.
Ooh.
King is up there with Jimmy Butler. And it's
Let's
Covington
do it from
in at the
Jaden's
3.
cam. Let's go ahead and replay that thing real quick. Already had to get in that 3-point position. Ooh, between the legs, behind the back. Ooh, halfway spin move. That's money. I don't see the Migos. Where the Migos at? And I'm stepping on them. I'm stepping on them, boys.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Miami.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was
Why they getting so high?
After a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the
out
right
of bounds.
Yeah, like you said, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
That's money.
Got that one up quick. 6 points for Freak.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
And T, here we go.
Good D.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Green light.
Face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge
My son got that assist. You already know how it is.
Yeah, it was really simple. You look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Millsap misses. Now the Bulls with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Pushing
got
their
that
lead
assist
to double
again.
Digits.
From Jimmy.
And that's now 11 points for Freak.
Shout out to my
Great
son.
outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Okay.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Lee passes to T. Lee kicks to Millsap. Back to Lee. The Hawks working the ball around.
Oh, I thought he was about to hit that.
Passes to Nicholson. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner. Lee. Teague for 3. Gasol with the rebound.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Trying to take the lid off the basket.
Out to the right wing. And here's Covington from the arc. The shot.
How you missed that?
The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And the effort down the stretch Those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out.
Oh my gosh, how you let them? Joe King, you're right there. How you let him hit that?
That can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
And here are the Bulls now, following the three by Atlanta. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. There's the bucket. Good. Teague's got his first bucket in this one.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Here's King. Buries the 20-footer.
I need my
They worked
points.
hard and
That's
created
13.
great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here's Teague. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. And Butler sends it back.
Good block, son. Good practice. That practice
Here's
paid
King.
up.
Off target with his three. The Hawks trail by 8. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment.
Come on,
He's been
Covington.
chewing
You
over
didn't
the
have to
best
foul
plan
him.
of
I was
attack
just gonna
against
block
this
it.
defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is
I know
we
I'm about to be
can't
subbed
play
out.
hero ball.
Told
We gotta
you.
be on
They don't want me to stay in.
Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder.
Just
So
have some fun is
Chicago
what he said.
going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Spates. Saul
Well, guess
comes
what?
in for Portis.
I'm about to start
Robert Covington's
dunking.
checked in for Mirotic. And
Start
King subbed
dunking
in for
donuts,
Rose.
baby.
Teague out
Come
there
on.
with Lee. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Andrew Nicholson. And it's Crabb in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And
You don't want
King,
none of
here
this.
we go. Good D by
Oh
Lee.
wow.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Kicks to Teague. Outside Millsap. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing
That's
wide-open
money.
shots like that.
King, that's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
They set the screen. The Hawks again can't hit.
Uh-oh, watch out. Big man is at the rim.
He is that open. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's
Hang
gotta
in
be,
there
though,
like
tough
a
pill
monkey.
for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
What you got, Teague? What you got?
Here's Teague. He clangs that one off the back iron,
Oh.
and down it falls. Teague's got 6 points. Chicago leading by 7. Taken away.
That's all right.
Here's Crabb. 17 points for him
Who's
last game
taking
against
that?
the Mavericks in
Oh
Dallas.
wow. And they get it
King
back.
with the
Nope,
ball.
not on my
Hit his
watch.
leg. And the
Who
official
kicked
said
it?
was kicked. Sheldon Max checked in for King. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Nicholson, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he can time his...
Covington, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Superb assist there. He played the role of a maestro on that one.
Outside Teague.
I don't want to know why I got subbed
He
out.
feeds it to Nicholson. The shot no good.
Well,
Completely new group on the floor. So
Still gotta get my
Chicago
20.
going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Pau Gasol. Mirotic is checked in for Robert Covington. And
money.
King subbed in for Jimmy Butler.
let's
King,
go.
that's good.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good.
Ooh,
They've
already got
really
my
elevated here in the
20.
second quarter.
Schroeder with the ball.
No shooter.
9-point game his last outing. That
Okay.
drops.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
No good from King. The Hawks trail by 10. There's the pass to McCarty. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Cunningham. And count it. 2 points
All
for
right.
the chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense.
Where were you going? Where did you think you was going? Huh? Where did you think you was going in those Kyrie, Schroeder? Nowhere. You're not going nowhere.
Double, folks. Get the ball and get out of the way.
Cunningham kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. Here's McCarty. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. That'll do it for the first.
41-32. Coach, I'll let you talk since I have my points. Doesn't make it quick like last time.
All right, men. We've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. We ran the fast break real well. No doubt about that. Keep hitting them with those counter punches. Don't allow their D to get set. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace.
Gotcha.
And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
Oh, really?
You know,
are you not
Greg,
sure? Well, let me go ahead and tell you.
The basket just looks twice as large as it
You
is.
know I'm about to
Ran
shoot
and
it well.
inside.
As I
Might be
did
one of those
in the
nights
2
for
quarters
him.
I just played.
So for Chicago right now, at the floor it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Jimmy Butler is out there with King. And it's Covington
Come
in the
on.
small forward position.
What is wrong with
Hawks
you?
shooting the 6th attempt line tonight.
You know
And
he
I
can.
think this is a strength of this
never
team.
mind.
Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77.
They should be overly concerned about it.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that
Watch out,
category.
Covington.
And guys,
Special
you know that
weapon.
rebounding is a huge
Oh,
part,
wow.
a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He had 70 points, and that scoring outburst set a new
Looks like I
season
was a
high
little
for
too
him
far.
in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came
You just
close
call
to
a
matching
timeout.
it, that would
Come
be
on
really
now.
impressive.
We got this in the
I tell you,
bag.
that's
Don't even
asking
worry.
an awful lot of one guy.
Patience.
Freak you.
Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move.
Rebounding. And he pressures the ball and forces turnovers at a rate that's remarkable. How about second in the league in steals per game?
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And there's the
I
basket.
need my
Whistle blows
points.
and a
I'm about to
chance
start
for a
scoring
three-point play.
twos.
Going to the line for 1.
He jinxed my
Plays like
three-pointer.
that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
The Hawks trail by 12. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Now here's
Teague, don't
Teague,
do him dirty.
guarded closely. No problem
Okay.
knocking that one down. Lee's got 7 points. Chicago leading by 10. King outside.
Boy, he here.
The tray. Rebound, Atlanta.
No, I'm getting my three.
They've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
You know what to do, Covington.
King with the ball.
Foul and one.
So go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Get up, Teague. I need you to be in good shape when I cross the ankles.
The Bulls have made.
You know I make these, and I love the challenge. They're so loud. I love it.
And here is Teague. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Crabbe. Doubled by King. Here's Nicholson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Doing something.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line.
This man has Reeboks on.
And he can't get the first one.
Andrew Nicholson. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
It's been a nice game for Nicholson. He has 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player. You know, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Oh, they're getting too close now.
Just enough and no hesitation on his part.
A 3 ball, and he drills
Let's
it.
Get it!
He's there from King. King's got 6 here in this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Lee dishes to T. Millsap up top. The rebound by Noah.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
No good from King. The Hawks trail by 12. Nicholson passes to Teague. Hawks passing it around.
Whatever. Come on. Just go ahead and shoot your shot.
Mack grabs the miss.
Wow.
Mack's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's King. That 3 off the mark.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
They're running for the 3.
Oh, make that, boy. Come out here and get your ankles crossed. Talk smack about me again.
For the Bulls.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Shoots off the screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Crabbe's got his first points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
King, good, and a nice assist
Money
from Noah.
ball.
Noah's got 3 assists tonight.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
The Hawks trail by 16.
Timeout. Atlanta timeout. And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
You know, they're going to sub me out.
Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 1, the Bulls.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really
Oh, never mind. They keep me in.
that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Schroeder's got 6. The Bulls leading by 14. King, right side. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Portis.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Shot, high post. Here's McCarty, and the Hawks.
And you couldn't guard him, Spades? Come on.
How about the last-minute
That's
decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Here's King. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Why am I missing
the Hawks
those?
trail by 14. Korver dishes to Schroeder. And count it.
Oh, no. How?
At the free throw line.
Shoot the thing. I don't
Really
care.
aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
The 3
Corver, stop guarding me. You're not my man.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game
that's all right. Come on. Come on.
Sefolosha passes to Schroeder.
Yep.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Go ahead, let it out.
Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by McCarty.
I am done, 2K.
Now here's Schroeder. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That's good from Schroeder. And the Bulls making a change here.
2 shots.
Schroeder hits them both.
I'm about to get my 3.
Here's King. It'll count. And released it in time.
Oh, wow. I'm getting my 40 in the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Bulls leading by 9. We've got Teague. Paul Millsap out there with Sefolosha. Then there's Dennis Schroeder.
Woo!
And it's McCarty in at the center position.
It's raining.
So that's the Hawks 5.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Schroeder kicks to Teague. In the corner, Sefolosha with it.
Better
and he
not
can't
make
answer
that
back.
ball.
The three-pointer
Even though
offline.
my son was on him.
Well, their pass is to King. Here's the 3. Here's Portis. And that's got a nice job in the glass as
Yo,
they pick
beady
up 2
eyes,
in the second
man.
effort.
One of the big stories is
Keep
second chance
shooting.
points.
You're going to get off the
It's
team.
just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
Now here's Schroeder, defended by King from outside the arc. Sefolosha misses.
Dang, why is he keep throwing
For
that up?
Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to
That's
get the
money.
fourth quarter started.
Green
And that
light.
one's good. King's got 42 in the game.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
So for the Bulls, Noah comes in for Portis, and Pau Gasol is subbed in for Mirotic. The Bulls leading by 13. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Doubled by King. Millsap has the open look. Again, Millsap missing.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Covington passes to King. From the arc. And again, Chicago. No good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Lee dishes to Nicholson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that's another assist for a team
Not
that is
wasting
putting
these
on
2
the clinic
rings.
on how to share the
Put
ball.
them to use.
And I love the
put 'em to
mentality that
use.
they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The Hawks trail by 13. Lee outside. Millsap a screen. Lee goes in. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Poke loose.
How did I get that taken away?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the
That's okay.
fourth quarter.
Come on, keep bringing it at me.
He kicks it to Crabb. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys, more desire to secure the ball. Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
That man's trying to kill. I have defense,
We're
though.
starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get.
But who is this
We're gonna
man?
give up the drive, but we have to rotate
And
on the weak
Covington,
side
why are
to
you
get
so
there.
happy? And what's wrong with my lips?
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The wind's in sight.
Come
We've
on.
got to power through it and
That's
go
not
get
gonna
it.
work.
Guys, pretty
That's not
inspirational
gonna work.
stuff.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Son, you know what to do.
Here's Covington. The shot's good
Y'all
on the
always
assist
do
by
this to
Butler.
me.
And the Bulls lead by 15.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other
Teague.
way, that's exactly how you
happened?
want to do it.
Oh boy, where you reaching?
King
Don't reach
against
or I'll
Teague.
teach.
And again, it will trap another make
Woo!
there from King.
Try me, fam.
King's got 48.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
That court? No, because I touched it. I
King
understand.
against Teague. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket. Here's King. A dominant performance nearing 50 points.
Dominant is exactly right. I mean, he's just taking over.
Just one of those career nights.
That's all
Well,
right.
there was no hand in his face right there.
Do it
I thought
again.
for sure he was going to knock
And I'll
that
make
down.
it. That's all right. He's not gonna.
They
He's
set
not
the
gonna block
pick.
me like that.
Lee kicks to
gonna guard me
Nicholson.
like that.
Pass to Teague. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's King.
That's Ching.
Nicholson
Whoa!
grabs the board.
Whoa! What the
Nicholson's got rebound
freak?
number 5 here tonight.
A key rebound there. But
I'm
they can
tired
do
of
a
this,
little
bro.
better on the glass here.
There are so
down
many
the stretch.
distractions in my
Guys,
house.
it's been their
That's why I'm
weakness
not
to this point
making
in the
them.
game, but they're still alive. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook.
just need my
Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are
Don't
having
pass
their
it,
way
Covington, either.
down low.
Checking out the game Paul Millsap is having. 10 points, and he has
Woo!
1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Lee passes to Teague.
Boy.
Second chance effort. Nicholson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, it's been an outstanding
Finally
game for
made a
them in the
shot.
open court. Their
A free
fast
throw
break
shot.
points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
How
Yeah,
am I
he cuts
missing
the
that?
deficit
You know
a
what to
little
do.
bit, but not as much as he could have. 1 miss can
Ooh,
make a big
what?
difference.
And at last,
Let's
they get one
go!
to fall. King's got 52
It's only
points.
52 though.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bulls.
Clark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And making the right plays when they needed to, closing out this club for the 2nd time this season. This victory pushes their record to 2-0 with 2 games left to go against the Hawks.
Let's go!
Fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Mr. Clutch. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Teague left side, uncovered. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Uh-oh. Watch
The
out.
finish.
Big man is
Down
at the
breakaway
rim.
jam.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And so
Ah,
Chicago
could have had
takes this
60.
one.
It was 85-68. Had 58 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block, and $654 to go with it. Still, no interview for my freaking performance. But that's right. That's okay. Let's
Hey,
watch
y'all,
me in the
Ernie
All-Star
Johnson
games.
here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Freak. It
Let's
was
go ahead and
nothing
watch these
short of a
highlights from
professional
your boy.
offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
To me, it was his three-point shot that made the biggest difference for them. He was killing them from long range. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
It's amazing how I don't get interviews, but all these other low freaking profile players just get all the interviews in the world. I enjoy it. I really enjoy that. But anyways, if y'all like this video, click the like button. If you're new, subscribe. If you have something to say, put it down in the comment section below. And you already know what we do at the end of this show. Two rollies on my wrist, 2 rings on my finger. Keep rolling.